There was a time when our home was filled with silence. Not peace, arms, toys, but pain. We used to laugh at the dinner table, but one day, that laughter disappeared. We were a family once united by love, now torn apart by disappointment, distance, and pride. And yet, when everything seemed lost, one thing remained: faith. Faith became the light that led us back home. It started with small things: harsh words, late nights, cold shoulders. My parents stopped talking to each other. My brother moved out. And I remember thinking, maybe this is just how families fall apart, slowly, quietly. Mom spent her nights crying. Dad spent his in the garage, fixing things that weren't really broken, just to avoid what truly was. We went from being a family that prayed together to one that couldn't even share a meal. For months, I tried pretending everything was fine, but every morning, when I saw Mom's eyes, swollen from tears, I knew things were only getting worse. She would whisper, "God, please bring my family back." Then, one Sunday morning, she did something that changed everything. She told us all, "We're going to church, together." No one wanted to go, but something in her voice was different, steady, full of quiet determination. We sat in that church, arms folded, hearts closed, but then the pastor said something that pierced through our pride. Sometimes God allows a family to break, only so He can rebuild it stronger than before. Mom began to cry. Dad's eyes softened. It was the first time I saw hope flicker again in his face. That afternoon, we didn't talk much, but when Dad came into the kitchen that night, he said quietly, "Maybe we should start over." Mom nodded, and for the first time in months, she smiled. Have you ever watched a family fall apart right before your eyes? Or maybe you're living in that silence right now. If so, don't lose hope. Sometimes God doesn't answer right away, not because He doesn't care, but because He's teaching us how to listen. Our healing didn't happen overnight. There were still arguments, awkward dinners, and moments of doubt. But every night we prayed, and slowly, that prayer became the glue holding us together. We began praying not for change, but through the change. That's when miracles began to happen in the smallest ways. Dad came home early. My brother called just to say hi. And Mom's laughter, oh, that beautiful laughter, returned to our home again. The turning point came one night when a storm hit our town. The power went out, and we found ourselves sitting together by candlelight. No phones, no distractions, just us. Mom started humming an old hymn, "Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound." And slowly, one by one, we joined in. It was off-key, emotional, imperfect, and yet so real. We cried, we sang, and we held hands for the first time in what felt like forever. That night, something broke. Not our family, but the walls between us. Faith had quietly done what we could not. It restored what pride had shattered. Sometimes it takes a moment of stillness for God's voice to be heard. And in that candlelit silence, I realized He had never left us. He had been there, waiting, patient, merciful. Looking back now, I see His hand in everything. The pain, the waiting, the tears. All of it was preparing our hearts to be rebuilt by faith. We learned that family isn't perfect, but when faith leads, forgiveness follows. Today, our home is not the same. It's stronger. Because we don't just share a roof, we share prayer, forgiveness, and love that only God can renew. If your family feels broken, don't give up. Hold on to faith. Pray even when it hurts. Forgive even when it's hard. Because the same God who restored our broken family can restore yours too. Faith didn't just save us, it made us whole again. Share this story with someone who needs hope today. And remember, A Gift Called Family is not just our channel, it's our testimony. Because every family can be healed when love and faith walk together.